Well, Amazon is refusing to back down on the end of its remote work policy. Yep. One of the tech giant's top executives reportedly told workers this week they will need to come back to the office full time starting next week or find a new job. Our next guest took his accounting company completely virtual years before the pandemic and now says he regrets it. Gene Marks writes in an op-ed, quote, "Yes, we're profitable. Our overhead is low. My break even is manageable, but I often wonder how much more profitable we would be if we were not completely virtual. I believe that we would be coming up with more ideas for helping and billing our clients." Well, here he is now, Gene Marks. All right, Gene, so we know what happened with your company. How do you assess Amazon's mandates?
I can see Amazon's point of view, Arthel. I mean, I keep telling people that since we've been virtual, and we've been virtual since 2005. I have 10 people in my company. Everybody's been working from home before virtual working from home was even known. And I always say that our company is like the most dysfunctional company in the world. I mean, overhead is low, but like I wrote about, we lack innovation, we lack socialization, we lack teamwork. Some of my employees don't even know each other. I mean, they've never met each other face to face. So I understand where Amazon is coming from because being face-to-face in the office really does have an impact. The thing is, though, Marthel, is that most of my clients are not doing that, and it may just be a little bit of a too much to require your employees to be there every day of the week in 2024.
Well, that's a good, interesting point because Amazon Web Services Chief Executive Matt Gorman said, quote, "If there are people who just don't work well in that environment and don't want to, that's okay. There are other companies out there. At Amazon, we want to be in an environment where we are working together, and we feel that collaborative environment is incredibly important for our innovation and for our culture." So, Gene, if you think the dynamic in the labor market is changing with employers having more power, kind of to your point, how could this impact the unemployment rate and overall economy?
Well, I mean, it has a big impact on employers trying to find good workers, Arthel. I mean, when you ask any employer what the top 3 most requested benefits are, of course, it's health insurance and it's retirement plans. But in 2024, it's flexibility. And most employees, if they can, because there are some jobs that you can't be flexible, most employees do expect some level of flexibility, the ability to work from home. Again, working 100% virtual, I don't think that's a really great model. I'm not sure working 100% in the office is so great either in 2024. There's a middle ground. And the reality is, although you and I are talking about Amazon because they're the ones that make all the headlines, most of my clients, small, mid-sized businesses, even large companies, they have a hybrid approach. They let employees work a couple days from home. They do ask them to come in the office. And you know what, Arthel? If you said that to employees back in 2019 before COVID, yeah, you can work from home a couple days a week and then come in the office, they would have been jumping for joy. So for the most part, it's not a bad plan to be hybrid. So at least you get that innovation and that sort of socialization as it is, but you give the flexibility to your workers. That's what I'm seeing the most out in the workplace.
Yeah, hybrid, it does seem to work, and, everybody focuses on work-life balance. So,
Right.
when you ask if this is if a company like Amazon, though, is saying everybody must return to the office, how would that affect Americans' livelihoods?
Yeah, it has a big impact on quality of life, and younger, let's forget, we have 4 generations in the workplace right now, and everybody is looking for a good balance. It's not just the younger generations that want to work from home. I mean, I had lunch with a friend of mine who he runs a large national law firm. He's the partner in charge. And he said the biggest pushback he gets from coming in the office are some of his senior partners of his firm, because people have worked a lot of years and they see that, listen, the technology is there and we should be able to do work from home at least some of the time. So I think the biggest issue facing a lot of my clients is figuring out the right work from home policy. Some are very laissez-faire and saying, okay, take whatever time you want to work from home. It's up to you. Others have a little bit more requirements, like come on in. We need you in the office on these days. So, that's the biggest issue facing a lot of employers right now is figuring out the right combination.
All right, seems like everybody's looking for the combination. Hopefully it all works out. Gene Marks, as always, appreciate your advice. Take care.
Thanks, Arthel. Take care.